Hi there, my Eyes Shine Bright families. How is everybody doing? Today in the newsletter, I wanted to talk about the retreat that is coming up this Saturday, October 28th, from 12 to 3. I'm putting this together at this time of year so that we can best walk into this holiday season prepared and taking care of ourselves. So, one of the reasons why we're taking some time, 3 hours, to do this is I want to do a little bit of education around habits. I want to do a little bit of information around making changes, making traditions, and stepping into how you want to feel. The reason that I want to put this together with you is so that we can put together a project plan. The reason that I want to focus on a project plan is so that we can do things intentionally in bite-sized pieces so that nothing feels overwhelming. This is the time of year where there is a lot of excitement, there is a lot of angst, there is a lot of frustration that comes up, there is a lot of fear that comes up, there is an incredible amount of joy and happiness and expectations. That's a lot in a very relatively small container. So when we've got all of these different emotions going on, we need to be able to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, right? Our nervous system, this is the time of year when people get completely frazzled. There are a lot of outside people and things pulling at us. There are a lot of internal things pulling at us. It is the time of season where we have been outside and doing all kinds of fun things, and now it's getting colder, and so we're inside doing things, so we're not taking care of ourselves quite in the same way. And so I want to be able to incorporate self-care into these little bite-sized pieces that we are going to plot out and plan out very intentionally. Because of all of these things that are going on, all of these big emotions, our kids are also going through all of these big emotions as well, right? Things get amped up at school, things get amped up because of the holidays, things get amped up because we change decorations and we change things in the house. The seasons change, so things get darker. There's just a lot of chaos going on. And so let us make sure that we are in the best position to be able to take care of whatever issues we might be dealing with our kids as well. And maybe that's just helping the kids deal with whatever they are feeling as well. So another part of making changes is that it dredges up so much with our ego state, with our subconscious state, that our subconscious state wants to go back into equilibrium. So if this is something that you are wanting to make changes, you do need to do those things in small pieces if you want them to stick. So just like weight loss, just like making changes to your exercise plan, just like making changes to your work plan, just like making any big changes, if you can do those in bite-sized bits, your ego and your subconscious are better able to understand that this is the new homeostasis, that this is the new equilibrium, that this is the new home base that we're going to be working from. When we make huge shifts very, very quickly, like an overnight kind of thing, it's really easy to get sucked back into the old ways because that's what our ego and our subconscious think is safety. So even if that was chaos, even if the equilibrium, even if our nervous system is regulated to chaos because that's what we knew as a kid and that's what this time takes us back to, we can readjust that. We can let it know, our ego and our nervous system and our subconscious, that this is safe. We're doing it very slowly. We're doing it very intentionally. And that's why I want to be able to do this together, is to show you how. So we're going to have fun. We're going to be very intentional. It's going to be customized to you. I want you to bring whatever it is you're going through or wanting to plan out. As an example, we just went through a huge chaotic kerfluffle in our household. That comes with growth. So even if you're So your kids might be physically growing, your kids might be socially growing, your kids might be emotionally growing, or your kids might be intellectually growing. Anytime they have those changes, those growth spurts, that's like a habit that's changing. And so there again, we need to be intentional to be able to take things into bite-sized pieces to help them adjust along these new paths. And so with this new kind of project planning that you're doing, I want you to be able to incorporate, what resources do I need? What support do I need? What kind of self-care do I need to take care of for myself? How much time should I set aside for this? What kinds of conversations should I be having with my kids, and how can I plot those out, and what do they have going on? So there's a whole lot to this. And so many times we get so incredibly overwhelmed that we just throw in the towel and think, I can't do that. I can't do that. It's fine. You know what? It's going to be fine. It's going to take care of itself. But maybe if we just take a couple of minutes to figure out how we can do this, it seems a lot less overwhelming. I know specifically, it's still so fresh in my mind that every hour can feel like 3 hours. Every day can feel like 3 days. So again, if we can be more intentional, my furnace is kicking on, that's what that noise is, because it's freaking cold, man. But if we can be intentional and we can plot things out, life is just a little bit easier. So come to the workshop. It's free for my iShine Bright family. I've got a worksheet, a workbook kind of thing with calendars, with how to plan out goals. We're going to get specific into the nitty gritty. We're going to do a visualization about how you want to feel, and then we'll take the steps to get there to help plot that out on how you can actually get to feel what you want to feel by the end of this. And there's a calendar in there as well. There's a daily reflection sheet that you're going to be able to walk away with. So go to the link here in the newsletter. Go to the link in the bio if you're looking at this on the YouTube channel, in the description, and you can RSVP. Bring a friend because we're going to have fun. Oh, we're also, as I talk about self-care, we're going to, I'll send out in a couple of days a diffuser recipe if you want to do some essential oils. I also have planned out a couple of different essential oils that you can use throughout the rest of this season that are seasonal. I am not an essential oil person. I am not recommending any one thing or another. It's just a tool, a resource that we can use for ourselves. And I've met a new friend, and she has an incredible body line, skincare line, and she is very aligned to how we operate. It's called How to Have Happy Humans. It's going to be in here, and she's going to be here. Sorry about that. I'm not remembering the name. Leslie, she's awesome. And she's very aligned with how we operate. Metaphysical, this is all homeopathic, very natural, and it feels amazing. Oh my God, her lotions and her soaps are amazing. So she's going to be here as well and talk about that as we talk about self-care. So forgot that little added extra bonus. So come, it's going to be a blast. It's going to help set you up for success. These are things that you can do throughout the year. Anytime you've got a habit, a project, anything that you want to plot out, you will understand more about the whys and how to be successful in making that happen. All right, thank you for this, and I look forward to seeing you. If you have suggestions, or if you have essential oil diffuser recipes that you love, send me a comment back. I would love to be able to share that with the larger group as well, or you can share it in the iShine Bright community as well. All right, much love. Stay committed, stay connected. See you soon.